We'll be hanging him tomorrow, and there'll be a crowd gathered around for the show," Sadler said. "When I said you could tell him goodbye, that's 'cause I figured you'd want to do it alone when there was just the two of you." "Yeah," Hatchet said. Sadler led Hatchet back to Cutter McMurtry's cell. "Hello, brother," Hatchet said. "I wasn't sure you'd come to see me," Cutter replied. Hatchet turned toward Sadler. "I thought you said this would be a private meeting." "I'm supposed to stay here to keep an eye on all the visitors," Sadler replied. "Why? You done searched me pretty good. You know I ain't got no gun to give him." Sadler sighed, then looked around. "All right. Seeing as your brother's gonna get hung tomorrow anyhow, I can't see as it'd be any way wrong to let you talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna close and lock this outer door. Call me when you're ready to leave." "All right," Hatchet agreed. "You gonna watch me hang tomorrow?" Cutter asked, after the deputy closed and locked the outer door. "No." "Why not? It might be good to have a friendly face in the crowd." "I ain't gonna watch you, 'cause you ain't gonna hang." "You got some way to get me out of it?" Hatchet smiled. "Go back there and look at the bars on your window." "What for?" "Just do it, Cutter," Hatchet said, the tone of his voice reflecting his irritation. Cutter walked to the back of his cell to examine the bars that were on the back window. "Do you see a piece of rawhide tied around one of the bars?" "Yeah." "Pull it up, but be careful. You don't want to lose what's on the other side." Cutter did as he was instructed, and when the other end of the string drew even with the window, he saw a Colt .44 suspended by the rawhide string tied around the trigger guard. "Damn," Cutter said with a broad smile. He pulled the gun in, then untied the cord. "Now pass it through to me," Hatchet ordered. Cutter did so, and as soon as he had the gun back in hand, he called out for the jailer. "Damn," Sadler said as he returned and unlocked the outer door. "That wasn't a long visit?" "It don't take long to say goodbye," Hatchet said. As soon as Sadler stepped inside, Hatchet put the barrel of the pistol against Sadler's head. "Where did you—" That was as far as he got with the question, before Hatchet pulled the trigger and blew the jailer's brains out. Moving quickly, Hatchet got the jailer's keys and unlocked the cell door. "What do we do now?" Cutter asked. "We get out of here. I borrowed some money and a couple of horses from Live Oaks," Hatchet said. "Colonel Conyers loaned us some money and horses?" Cutter asked, surprised by the news. Hatchet chuckled. "Yeah, only he don't know it. And this here ain't the kind of loan that's ever gonna be paid back." Chapter 1. 4 years later, Sugarloaf Ranch. Smoke Jensen, the owner of Sugarloaf Ranch, stood out on the front porch, one hand leaning against one of the porch rails, and the other hand holding a cup of coffee. Smoke was a big man, over 6 feet tall, and with a spread of shoulders that could just about cover an axe handle. He had hair the color of ripened wheat, though not much of it could be seen at the moment, since it was covered with a low-crowned brown hat. To the east, the sun had not yet crested Castile Ridge, but it had pushed the early morning darkness away. Pearlie, Smoke's ranch foreman, came toward him. "Good morning, Pearlie." "Morning, Smoke. We picked up 6 cows overnight." "What?" "Herefords. They were easy enough to pick out. According to the brand, they belong to Mr. Green. I'll get one of the hands to take the cows back." "I thought you had a full day planned for all the hands," Smoke said. "Yeah, I do. We're re-fencing some of the south quarter. There's gaps all along the fence. More'n likely that's how these cows got through." "You keep the men working," Smoke said. "I'll take the cows back."